Hey, I'm Albert Myers, and this is The Creative Side, the show that explores and celebrates the talent of the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. On today's show, we have the band LERD. This four-piece from Washington Grove is a group of college students with a passion for music. Will, Gray, and Logan have been playing music together for most of their lives, and recently added Cameron as vocalist. Here to perform Walden Pond by Attaboy is LERD.
Spend your days writing verses on your page. May your life be a Walden Pond swim, taking showers in the cold, and your glasses filled to their brim. And I hope you treat your hearts real nice and real smart. May your life be a Walden Pond swim, can't be worthless seeing stars high and rocky road for me and him. Stay in that Walden
So glad to have as my guest today, LERD, a band from Washington Grove. Thank you all so much for agreeing to be on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
So we'll go kind of in order of the of what I'm kind of clockwise from me, I guess. So we have Cameron. Cameron, if you just want to wave and say hello.
Hi.
We have Gray down at the bottom.
Hey.
We have Logan Saar and Will
Hey.
Saar.
Hey.
And so this is LERD. This is the band LERD. And so let's go ahead and just let's go kind of backwards the other way. So Will, if you want to just introduce yourself, tell me what instrument you play in the band, and anything else you want to share.
Sure, yeah. So I'm Will. I play guitar for LERD. I've been playing guitar for I guess like 10, 12 years now. Since I was in about middle school is where I learned to play. And actually, same for Logan and Gray. We actually went to the same middle school and learned to play together. So yeah, we've been playing together almost that entire time.
Very nice, very nice. And then moving down from there, we have I guess the obvious, point out the obvious. Will and Logan, I'm assuming you guys are brothers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm the younger one.
Okay, so Logan, introduce yourself. What instrument you play, and anything else you want to tell us.
Yeah, so I played drums for LERD, and I also started in middle school playing bass to start with. So that's Gray's instrument. But from there, it's hard to say when I really started trying to learn drums. I think we got a couple bins in the room that we play in. And we had a couple bins set up, and we had like a rack of drawers that made a funny noise when you hit it. And so it was like this kind of like rudimentary drum set that we put together. And then I played on that for like a really long time until one day we decided we should actually buy a drum set. And then from there, I just always loved playing it, but I've never had like I've never really taken any lessons. I've just been playing it probably for the past like 4 or 5 years, I would say. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And then moving down, Gray, instrument you play, and a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Yeah, I'm a bass, and I kind of played musical chairs with instruments. I started keyboard for I don't even know how many years. Started when I was like a kid. Picked up a guitar in middle school when I was playing with Will and Logan and all of them. And loved playing guitar and everything, but kind of fell in love with rhythm section, I guess, and kind of picked up bass. I don't know, probably when we started kind of jamming post college or during college, and just been in love with it ever since.
Very nice. Okay. And Cameron, last but certainly not least.
Hi. I'm a singer, and I've been singing basically my whole life, and started in church and then school and then with my dad. And then I met Logan in college, and we started playing together with LERD.
Very nice. And so LERD, how did you guys kind of decide on the name LERD? I mean, I imagine that it's sort of maybe a combination of names or something like that. Cameron, if you want to take that one, how did you guys decide on the name?
I defer to Logan and Will for this one.
Okay.
I'll take this one. Well, my dad's name is Willard, and we always just thought that was kind of a strange name. But we would sometimes behind his back call him LERD. And so it just became kind of a joke, and I'm kind of hoping he doesn't watch this now that I've let it out. The whole time he hasn't really known like why it's called LERD. But yeah, that's the reason that we call ourselves LERD, and we just thought it's kind of a funny word. So.
That's funny.
He's actually standing right behind me listening to you, Logan.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because it kind of reminds me of the story of Leonard Skinner was like a turn on their gym teacher's name. Like they had sort of like spun their gym teacher's name as a sort of like a sort of poking fun, but it's still at the same time like in good fun. So but I like that. That's cool. Very nice. And so obviously part of the reason that we're doing this via Zoom is because of the whole COVID pandemic and everything. And how has that impacted your ability to get together and play, your ability to play shows? In some ways, I think it's been a good thing for some people. It sounds like in some ways it's actually forced people to get together in a different way and continue on with playing music. Has that been the case for you, or has it been more of a negative situation? Anybody who kind of wants to take that question? Gray?
Sure, I can give it a go. I think for us, I think most of us were going to be kind of scattered to the winds because, some of us are graduating from college, other of us are going to kind of be in the area for a while. And so the fact that we're all here right now is kind of due to COVID. And the fact that we have the time to do this is due to COVID. And so it's been, an unfortunate situation just because COVID, isn't exactly a fun time, but it's definitely given us the space to kind of jam and get together one last time and kind of experiment with this, and it's given us the opportunity to do things like, impromptu little, outdoorsy jam sessions and stuff like that. And, give other people something to do safely as well. Yeah,
that, it's one of those situations where I think it finds a way to get out there because people need it. People need to hear music, and they need to, know that in some ways people continue to go on. So that's great. So, obviously you guys all have different things going on in your lives, and, the band is sort of, it's a hobby, but it's something that's very important to you. What do you hope, what do you hope for the future of the group? Do you hope to play more gigs locally, or, is there an album in the mix? Anybody who wants to take that one?
Sure, I can take it. So as you alluded to, we've been playing together for a long time, but the concept of like actually taking it out anywhere is kind of recent. But I guess if we have any hopes, it's just to be able to play for any amount of people. We like playing for just ourselves, but we like playing for other people too. Maybe an album, who knows? I've been over the past few years getting into the whole audio engineering world, so that could be something fun to do. But yeah, I think mostly we just enjoy playing with each other and enjoy playing for other people. So
very nice, very nice. And so tell me a little bit about the style of music that you guys like to play. What inspires you guys to play some of the songs that you played? Like Jackie Wilson was one of them. The Hoser song, that was a really great one.
Yeah, I mean, I picked that one out because I just like to sing it. It's got a more like upbeat fun, but it's still pretty.
Definitely. Sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think a lot of them just come from, our personal kind of playlists, to be perfectly honest. We like performing, and a lot of this, again, like you alluded to, we're kind of doing it, for ourselves in addition to other people. So it's what's fun for us to play and what we've always wanted to, give a go at doing live. So yeah, it's for the most part, you could probably go through our Spotify playlists and pick out our future set lists.
I just have to say, thank you for taking the time to do this. I was really, just really impressed and so happy that you guys decided to participate in the Washington Grove Youth Festival. It was, you had me dancing along with the music. Like it was great. That was such a highlight for me to be able to edit that and to see, I can see that you enjoy it. Like you guys getting together and it's there, and I think people really feed off of that. So, you're going to do another song for us. If you want to just tell us a little bit about it, the second song that you plan to perform, anybody want to intro it?
Sure. Yeah. We'll be playing Vegas by Big Thief. We all like a lot of Big Thief. Their aesthetic sort of maybe matches ours with the female lead singer and sort of three-piece backing sort of thing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to play.
Sounds good. Well, here it is. Vegas.
Vegas for only 1 week, and I could tongue in cheek
Thanks for watching this episode of The Creative Side, and special thanks to my guest, LERD. And if you or anyone you know has the urge to express your creativity and inspire others to do the same, then connect with MMC TV, and maybe you can be the next guest on The Creative Side.